Hello, and welcome to another thrilling prog review. It's not prog. Oh well, here we go. Eyes down for a full house. It's just a name. Doing Tortoise. Millions Now Living Will Never Die, which is their second studio album. Post rock, they call them. I don't know what post rock is, but originally released January 30th, 1996, which means it's 25 years old. My goodness. I didn't come to it when it came out. I came to the band via TNT, and I've already done a review of that. That was out in 2 years after this. Again, read a review and thought, oh, that sounds interesting. I'd seen it in our price, TNT, bought it, fell in love with it, thought it was brilliant, and then went backwards and bought up all the Tortoise albums that I could get my little grubby mitts on. So yeah, where are we? The first album, it's all right. Always felt it lacked a bit of focus, for me. Again, I as we're heading towards TNT, for me is the pinnacle. It's the apex. It's just them at their peak. And the first two albums is them moving towards, their dark side of the moon, if we're going to use that kind of terminology. And with this album, you see them. It's getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Starts off with Jed, which is 20 minutes long. That's prog, isn't it? That's prog. That's like a prog epic. And really, that opening track brings in all the elements that you've come to expect from Tortoise, or where they're going. Again, you have guitars doing those little riffy, hooky things that they do, and that's what I like about them. That's my thing with Tortoise, is like the bass and the guitars, and then the percussion. Percussion on this, it starts off. It's almost krautrock. Apparently, you're not allowed to say krautrock anymore. Krautrock. I don't care. Political correctness gone mad. Starts off with that kind of krautrock, metronomic kind of screwed down beat, before it then starts to disintegrate. And again, one of the things that Tortoise do, which I don't know, again, it all depends on my mood. Sometimes I'm a fan of it, and sometimes I'm not, is where they, like I say, they disintegrate tracks, and they break up, and they get a bit electronic. They have a bit of electronica come in, and sometimes, like I say, if I'm in the mood for that, I'm in the, and sometimes I'm not. It's funny like that, but you get the full. The track runs the full gamut of the Tortoise experience, and it's very good in representing what the band does, and where they're going. It's very good in that respect. Glass Museum again is very hooky. Survey is a short track. It's okay. Taut and the Tame. We've got the guitars back again. So but when we go for stuff like Dear Grandma, Grandpa, it's more of a study in texture. Again, synthesizer type textures, and then we end on the very dreamlike On the Banks of the Rivers. Which I get it. It's all right. It's all right. Again, it's not a bad album. I just think TNT is coming. This is the problem when you do come to things out of sequence. People always say to me, Darren, how should I listen to this band? And I always say, go through it chronologically, because then you'll see how they develop. And I've come in at TNT, which is an album I really, really love, and really, I think it's perfect. Really, it's one of those perfect albums. And so when I look at this, I look at that through the TNT goggles, as it were. So I would imagine if I'd have come to it for, if there'd been sequence, I'd have seen this as a progression on the previous one and an improvement. So that's cool. It's a good album. It is a good album. The title again takes its name from a quote from Jehovah's Witnesses that they used to use back in the day, and is a title of an essay by Joseph Franklin Rutherford. See, that's Wikipedia there, making me look like I know what I'm talking about, when you all know I know nothing, and I make it all up as I go along. So yeah, it's I think it's an improvement on the previous record, and you really do get a sense of the elements coming together. Of course, Jeff Parker, their guitarist, isn't on this one, but he will be on TNT, and I do think it kind of misses his input. But we're getting there. Well worth a listen, and we can do some show and tell. Who wants to do some show and tell? Yeah, come on. Because I got this. I got 2 copies. I've got 2 copies. Because I'm stupid. But no, they did a few years back. They did a repressing of all the vinyls, and this is a limited edition colour vinyl. So there you go. That's what it looks like, front and back. And there is some spot gloss, but it's better on the new one. I'll show you the new one. This is why sometimes you can't quite see the fish on this. Trust me, there are fish. But when I show you the new one, the recent one I've got, you'll go, I can see why Darren goes a bit crazy with all this. He's gone crazy. He's looking for the perfect one. Look at that. It is a lovely blue colour. Look at that. Who'd have thunk it? This is when I got ripped off by that record company, and they never sent me any of the records, and they went under. I remember that. Disc, spinning disc. I can't remember. But yeah, I pre-ordered a bundle. They had this really good deal on a bundle of coloured vinyl. And Spin Records, that's it. I knew I'd get there in the end. And they ripped me off, and I only got something like 2 of them. And I think they did me about 60 quid, and then they went under. But anyway, this one is new. And again, you can. Here you go. If I hold it there, you can actually see the difference in the vinyl, in the spot gloss. See, look, this one, the fish on it are more glossy. I know I've gone mad, haven't I? Look. Can you see? See, look, there's the fish there, more glossy. Oh, these fish, not these fish. The fish that are swimming over this side. There you go. You can see it. It's all. See that? But you don't. It's not. This is what the missus has to put up with, me going on about spot gloss effects on. But this is Norman Records. Norman Records are doing this 25th anniversary thing, because they're celebrating 25 years, so they're doing special pressings of albums that are 25 years old, and this is one that they brought out. And they brought out the Breeders Pod, which I got because they're 2 albums I really like. I said to the missus, I don't bring out any more because I'm going to be and also the spot gloss on the fish on the inside is better too. Trust me, it's better. It is honest Gov. But what colour is it? What colour, I hear you ask? Well, look at that. Isn't that fine and dandy? It's kind of a spatter, green spatter. But yeah, it's only 300 of those made. So, and I listened to it yesterday, and it's a damn fine pressing, and you get a download card as well. All sold out. They literally sold out in a day. And it's really good that Norman Records are doing this. And I'm supporting them, so by doing it, hopefully they bring out some more records that I like. For that thing. But anyway, I've gone way off topic there. I did 2 copies because I'm a sad old man. But yeah, do check this one out. In terms of a rating, because I know you're all here for the ratings, I'm going to give this 4 glass museums out of 5. That's 4 glass museums out of 5. Again, the band are marching forward to their ultimate form. We just need Jeff Parker to join them, and you do hear hints of what's to come. and and how you sense their development, and I think it's a very good album. And at the time, again, remember when this was done, 1996, it was a very brave album, very, very brave record to put out, and some say it's like groundbreaking. Again, I've got to think back to 96 and where we were. There was just so much exciting music coming out around the mid 90s and carrying on. So it was a very vibrant and ebullient time for music. And if you haven't checked out the Tortoise canon of music, you should do so. Do it, like I say, in chronological order, because for me, I'm a bit skewed, so I expect people to thumbs it down. People who don't like Tortoise, I expect them to thumb this down and be ignorant pigs. There you go. So anyone who thumbs this down, ignorant pig. There we go. That's what we'll call them today. But yeah, do check them out. Tortoise are a band I've supported, like I say, since '98, and I think they're really, really worthy. This is what progressive music is like nowadays. It's not capes and mellotrons. It's bands like this, and I think they really are worthy of your attention. So anyway, my name's been Darren. Like I've been talking about Tortoise. 1996 is Millions Now Living Will Never Die. That can be the thumbnail, and I do impress on you. But can you see that they're more shiny? Look, they're more shiny. Look. Oh God, I can't. Is that it? Is that it? But that one's not as shiny. More shiny. It's got to be more shiny. So that's it. Thank you for watching. My name's Darren Locke. There's only one more thing left to say. By now you should know what that is, and that is prog on in a post-rock style.